So we're going to do a quick lesson on how to graph inequalities. This is lesson 3.4, and I'm going to do a couple of questions off your test review. So if you look at number 23, that's the one that I have written out here. First thing to do is just graph it as if it were an equal sign. So we're going to start at the number without a variable. This is b, and that's the y-intercept. So I'm going to go up to 2 on the y-axis, and that's your first point. And then we're going to look at the number that's in front of x, that's the slope. Because it's negative, I'm going to start from our first point, count down 1, right 3, and there's our second point. So here's where it changes. First thing we have to do before we draw the line is look at the inequality symbol. Because this is less than, and it doesn't have that or equal to sign underneath, we're going to draw in a dotted line. That means the points on the line are not part of the solution to that inequality. The second thing that's different is we need to shade. So y is less than this. This is going to cover a whole range of points, and it's either going to be this whole section below the line or it'll be the whole section above the line. Because we have a less than symbol, we want where the smaller y values are. So what you can do is put your pencil on the line and go straight down. This is the underside of the line. So all of the points down here are going to be solutions to that inequality. Here's another example. This is number 24 if you're looking at the test review. We're going to start by graphing it just like always. So right here is b, that's the y-intercept. So we're going to start at 3 on the y-axis, that's your first point. Then we're going to look at the number in front of x. Here's the slope. So we're going to count down 2, right 1, and there's your next point. And then before you draw on your line, because this is an inequality, you have to decide, is this going to be a dotted line or a solid line? Because this is greater than, not greater than, or equal to with that line underneath, this is going to be a dotted line again. And then with inequalities, we always have to shade. So this time we have a greater than sign. So put your pencil on the line. This time we're going to shade on the top side of the line. And that's what your answer would look like. We'll do one more here because this one's slightly different. This is number 25 from your test review. So start by graphing x equals -3. So remember hoi vux. In this case, this is the vux because we have an x only line. So the v reminds you that this is a vertical line at -3. So -1, -2, there's -3, there's my first point, and I'm going to draw in a vertical line. This time it's a solid line because of this or equal to underneath the inequality. So that means this line, the points on that line are answers. They would work in the inequality. Next, because it's an inequality, we do have to shade. This one says x is greater than or equal to, so we need to go toward the bigger x values. So this is -3. If I go to the left, this is -4, -5, -6. Those are smaller. If I go to the right, I get -2, -1, 0. All the way over here is x equals 10. So the bigger x values are on the right-hand side. You guys have one left to try in your test review. Try that out and then check the answer key on Classroom to see if you got that one correct.